Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vice, and today we are watching the Apothecary Diaries episode 22. In the last episode, we had Maomao inspect Lihaku to see if he was good enough for her sister Perrin, and he desperately is trying to find a way to buy her out because he heard that others are trying to buy her out. So after getting Maomao's stamp of approval, Maomao and Lihaku accidentally traumatized Jinchi once again, and Jinchi thought Maomao wanted to be with Lihaku, but he figured out that wasn't the case and even offered a loan or a gift. I'm not quite sure what he was offering actually. Double the amount of money he would need to buy out the courtesan. I thought that was a very interesting exchange, and I think at the end of it, I've determined for myself that Jinchi was testing him. Jinchi wanted to see if this man deserved Maomao's trust and his own. He wanted to know if this man could be bought. And it turns out, no, he can't be bought. He really needs this money, he really wants it, but he still turned it down. Which means, if another person comes to offer him money for something, he'll probably turn it down too. So it was a good test. I'm glad that Jinchi also believes Lihaku is honest, trustworthy. I'm also happy that Lihaku has decided that no, he actually wants to earn the money himself. He wants to buy Perrin with money that he earned rather than was given. I think that shows a lot about his character. We're heading into the finale of the series, only 3 more episodes left, and I'm very curious what the finale is going to be. I thought that maybe we would continue on with who wanted to kill Jinchi because we know that Sure is out there, but it looks like she won't be in the rest of the season. It seems like we're gonna focus more on in-palace characters now. So I'm very curious what these last 3 episodes will be about, but I am excited to find out. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yes, that's right. She's pregnant. Oh, that's cute. I don't know. I know animals can tell, but can little kids?
やっぱり日が経つのが早い。ジンシ様の胸にいた2ヶ月は無駄に長かったな。
Oh, the 2 months spent with Jinchi felt like forever. I'm glad Maomao is enjoying being back at the rear palace.
これはカラハツタケという毒キノコ。普通の花を描きなさい。
青い装備ですか。
ご存知ありませんかな。目の覚めるような青い花びらが
I used to think that all of the roses and all of their different colors, they were natural. So it was very much a surprise to me when I grew up and learned that no, I can't find a blue rose in the wild. They're dyed.
いかがでしょう。なんとかなりませんか。出せぬことなどないのでは。
I wonder why he wants blue flowers.
そのような装備があるのなら、私もぜひ見てみたい。
来月の園遊会で。
Next month. You have a deadline to get him blue flowers? Yeah, why are you taking on his requests, by the way? I don't feel like it's a requirement that you have to.
花屋の話では装備の季節ではないと。急に呼び立ててすまない。
Okay, maybe the blue flowers is just a ploy to get Maomao involved.
青い装備、私は薬屋ですが。何か訳ありか？やけに疲れてるな。装備か。少しなら知識はあるが、妓女相手の小遣い稼ぎで扱ったことがある。だが、本当に青い装備を見たと？幻覚剤は流行っていませんか？
なもの回ってたら国が滅ぶわ。人士様、無理だろうか。
It must be. If he saw a blue rose, then the dyes must be available back here.
来月の園遊会に用意できるか？
装備が咲くのは少なくとも2月以上先ですけど。
Though I don't actually know how they dye roses, I just know that they are dyed.
なんとか断っておく。
So this might be a cool episode if they actually explain how the process is done.
それに無理難題を押し付けるようなやり口。もしかしてとある軍師から持ちかけられたのでは。
She knows.
わかりました。お引き受けします。できるかわかりません。
I wonder if he's testing her on purpose.
逃げているだけも腹立たしい。
Or is just this his way of...
どうせならあのにやけたモノクルをかち割ってやる。ジンシ様。
Is this like the only way he can really not even communicate with her, but like not even be close to her? I can't articulate what I'm talking about right now.
今回それをお借りするのだが、さすがにただでは申し訳ない。こちら、帝の愛読書です。
How do you know?
ありがたく頂戴するわ。議論から取り寄せておいて。
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it a brothel book?
ジンシ様。
言われた通り立てさせたが。
Okay, I finally have it in my head of what I meant when I was trying to speak about her father and why he's doing this. And I feel like it's just his way to have a relationship with her because obviously he's been stopped by every single person. And so by doing this, he gets to have some sort of a relationship with her, even though it's not traditional. And maybe he feels like this is the only way he can get that relationship with his daughter. I don't know.
一体どうするんだ？
装備を狂わせるんです。
We're gonna make the
装備を
roses go
狂わせる
mad.
どういう意味だ、薬屋。
日光を入れて、あそこから蒸気を小屋の中に送ります。温めた部屋で装
Okay,
備
so
を
it's
育てるん
basically a
です。
greenhouse.
花が開花の季節を間違えてくれるかもしれません。
Right, because they mentioned roses weren't in season. So you have to like
咲く星
trick
はあ
them
りま
into
せんが。
thinking it is the season.
シャオラン、私も手伝うよ。足の毛が大丈
They went and got her help because she pulled her stitches.
夫？もしやお目付け役か？平気、手伝わせてごめん。久しぶりに一緒だね。
Yeah, it has been a while since we've seen her.
持ち込んだ装備は100株以上。
So it's interesting to me that Master Lakan has seen blue roses, but nobody in the area seems to know the dye to create
種
blue
類はばらけ
roses.
させ、できるだけ早咲きのものを選
So
んだ。
who created the roses that he saw? Did he create them himself?
温度調整には細心の注意を払う。人手を数名派遣してもらったが、他人に任せることは難しい作業だ。すべて枯らしてしまってはおしまいだ。
I feel like that's gotta be brutal, just sitting there all night
晴れ
in
た
the
日は
heat.
外に出して。
気持ちよさそう。仕事サボれておやつまでもらえるなんて最高だ
Yeah,
よ。
this is like the perfect
これ
time
も
for
仕
her.
事だけどね。
どうしたんだろう。
ああ、物珍しいのか。新芽の多い苗があったらいくつか摘んでくれる？栄養が集中して咲きやすくなりますし、病気の予防になるんです。
Caterpillar! I
大丈
used to
夫だ
let
よ。
caterpillars crawl all over my hands at recess in elementary school. There were so many.
がとうございます。
いいえ。
Oh, yeah, you have to be quick. I can't believe they did that.
寒さが戻った日は徹夜で小屋を温める。
Yeah, you stay up all night, and then you're working during the day too. This is a lot of work, and I'm really curious why Jinchi keeps accepting all of his challenges. Like, is it just a personal thing, or is he required to in the position he's in?
寝たよ、明け方。
できることやっとくからちょっとだけ寝たら。
ねえ、話せないし。
Yeah, because this challenge
またこっち見てる
was brought forth by her father, so she also feels like she has to succeed in it to prove to him something,
何か気を
to
そ
prove
ら
him
せ
wrong
た。
that she can do it.
すごい。これがつまくれないか。
花町ではみんなやってるよ。
Oh my gosh. They're gonna start painting their nails now. Ah, immediate.
あ、マオマオもしてるの？最近流行ってるわよね。
そうですね。帝の寵愛を受ける上級妃は流行りの最先端だからな。毒味も終わりましたので水晶宮に戻ります。園遊会まで時間がないので。
She's so tired.
今回玉葉様は欠席されるの。ローラン様のお披露目に席をお譲りする形よ。
妊娠を隠すためか。
水晶宮で
Yeah,
は
they
大
all
丈夫なの？
notice how tired
どん
she
どんや
is.
つれていってるわよ。
Look at the bags
あ
in
まり
her
無理
eyes.
しないでね。
ありがとうございます。
And she's still not healed completely either. Oh, it bloomed. That's a good
つ
sign.
ぼみ。
Even if it's just
さっき
one.
見つけたの。
Well, it hasn't bloomed, I guess. It's bud.
なんとか咲いてくれるかも。
マオマオ？
Oh, she's out.
薬屋から連絡は？
いえ、何も。私もここ数日顔を出せず。
お互い園遊会の準備に追われていたからな。
紳士様。
あれが師匠殿の娘。
I'm very curious if
Roland
Jinchi is gonna sit at that seat where he was supposed to sit at the previous garden
な
party.
んと華やかな。
The little brother's seat.
ローラン妃に
Yeah, we're like purposefully not
至
showing
らぬ
it.
点はありませんかな。何でもおっしゃってください。
わ
Oh, she did it! She even put a purple one in.
青い装備。ザカ。
つぼみを目で咲き誇る姿に思いを馳せるのも
うん、美しいな。
Got his
人
approval.
士に向けられるあらゆる視線。いくら秀でた容姿があろうと若造の宦官が出しゃばる様を好むほど無欲な官ばかりではない。
So do they not know
式
too?
場はいい。 いくらで
Even
も
though
利
he's
用法
supposed to
がある
sit in the spot reserved for the little brother.
嫉妬もいい、扱いやすい。厄介なのは何を考えているのかわからない目だ。師匠、ローラン妃の実父で女帝の寵愛を受けた男。帝は頭が上がらない。だからこそこちらも微笑みを絶やさない。それに今師匠よりも厄介なのはラカン、あの男だ。
What? Why would you do that? How did he not notice that his hat was taken and put back on him?
なんと嫌味な。
座ったままでいい。
難しいですね。開花には至りませんでした。
Yeah, you only had a month to work
それ
with.
は
Not enough
俺に
time.
対してすまないと言うんじゃないのだ。なんでもない。十分だ。これは一体どうしたんだ？
Yes, tell me the
染めただけですよ。
process.
何もついていないぞ。
外側ではありません。
Not on the outside. We
内
died
側
from
から
the
染めたので
inside.
す。
Oh.
この装備はもともとすべて
So do
白い花なので
they
す。
like drink it up from their stems?
さまざまな色水を作って白いつぼみに吸わせたんです。
Oh, and they were all
それ
white.
で
That means all the
青だけ
colors
で
she
なく
did.
多くの色があったのか。
The pink, the
はい。
red, the yellow.
葉っぱはどす黒く
They weren't
染まるので
natural.
あらかじめすべてむしってお
And
き
the
まし
leaves
た
came
が、
out black.
あとは園遊会の間色落ちしないよう色水の染み込んだ綿を固定すれば完成です。
Oh, this is so
実に単
cool.
純
I
な
never
方法
knew
で
this
す。
was the process of
実際、
dyeing
骨が折れ
flowers.
たのは装
And
備
I'm
の
sure it's a
花を
little
咲か
different
せる
now
ま
in
でだ。
modern times, but I bet it's
確か
pretty
に
similar
単
still.
純だな。
帝には先に種明かしをしておきました。
Oh, you actually spoke
最
to
初に秘
him.
密を知るのが嬉しいらしく、楽しそうに聞いてくださいましたよ。
Yeah, the Emperor seems
で
like
は
a pretty
昔、
good
宮
guy.
廷
I
内で
still
青
want
い
to learn
装
more
備を
about
見
him
たと
though.
いうのは、
毎日毎日青い色水を装備に吸わせる暇人がいたんでしょう。
So was it
な
Lakan
んでまた
himself?
そんなことを。
さあ、
He made the
女を
flowers?
口説く道具でも欲しかったのでは。
爪を染めているのか？
鳳仙花と型紙があればもっと綺麗に染まるんだけど、妻紅の異名を取る鳳仙花と猫足の異名を取る型紙、2つを練り合わせて爪につけると鮮やかな赤になる。綺麗に染めたところでこれでもまともになったんだけど。
Oh, she looked at her
ガオジュ
pinky.
ン様、頼んでいたものは？
言われた通りに。
ありがとうございます。
I saw a comment earlier talking about her
これ
hand
で舞台は整った。
and how I noticed it in
あ
a
とは
previous episode or so, but it's been a
息つ
while
か
since
ない
I've
やつ
seen
に
her
一
look
泡
at her
を吹
hand
かせ
again.
るだけだ。
And now that I've edited a few episodes as well, it's like, oh, she's
ま
actually
さか
like
挑
lifting
発
up
が
her
失敗に
pinky.
終わるとは。
So there's something to do with her hand or her pinky that's significant somehow.
多くの人間の顔は碁石のようにしか見えない。男は黒石、女は白石。軍部の部下の人間でも
Is this like
せいぜいシャンチ
face-blindness?
の駒だ。多くの者は兵、
Like
卒
he
で
can't
階級
differentiate
が上がる
people
ほ
from
ど
one
に
another?
馬となってゆく。軍部の仕事は簡単だ。駒に見合った配置を
And so
すればいい。
because he sees it as a game, that's how he plays
適
life.
材適所。それで大体の戦は勝てる。難しいことではない。たとえ自分が無能でも割り当てさえやれば勝手に仕事を終わらせてくれ
So
る。
that's why he's a master strategist, because it's just how he lives, it's how he sees
ど
people,
うにも赤
literally.
色がちらつく。つまくれないか。記憶の中のつまべにはけばけばしい赤ではない。
Why do they
うっすら
stand out?
染まったあの赤。
They're Maomao's mother's nail colors. She did that on purpose. She spread it around on purpose. What was it, like psychological warfare? And that was the Apothecary Diaries, episode 22. Wow, that was very cool. I loved learning the process of how to dye roses. I thought that was very cool and interesting. It also showed how much dedication Maomao put into actually doing this feat. I'm sure it was a way to just prove to her father that any challenge you dish out at me, I will deliver. I will complete it. I will go above and beyond. You wanted blue flowers? Well, I'm gonna dye and give you a bunch. Purple, pink, yellow, red, all of it. And they're out of season. I'm gonna make them bloom. Unfortunately, they didn't bloom, but they were like right on the precipice of blooming. So she pretty much did an outstanding job. And then when they introduced the manicure part during the episode, I was just like, oh, that's cute, a cute thing that her friend likes to do. And then she mentioned like the courtesans might want their nails painted because they were spying so much to see what they were doing at the greenhouse. And I was like, oh, okay, so nail polish is going to become a thing now. But then Maomao made the comment that once the courtesan put on the nail polish, Lady Lihua, once she put it on, everyone followed because the courtesans are like the head of fashion here. So whatever they do, everybody copies. And it was on purpose. I do think she was playing a game with her father. Does she know her father can't see people. Because that was so weird to all of a sudden, everyone's heads were gone. They were just game pieces. And that's how he sees people. He literally can't see their faces. It's like an epic version of face blindness, but he doesn't even see the human face at all. He just sees pawns. He sees strategy. Insane. But is that why she had everyone starting to paint their nails? She did it as a way to get back at him for all these sleepless nights she's going through. She did it as a way to like declare war herself and be like, you're not the only one who can issue challenges. Maybe she is a challenge for him now because she is face to face with him right now and he can see her face. He couldn't see anyone else's but hers. He could see. This is fascinating. I'm glad we're getting a deeper dive into Master Lakan and his mental state because I've never seen anything like this in media before. Like, I know characters view others as pawns and like life as a game, but this is so literal. It's so cool. I can't wait for the next episode to see what Maomao has in store for him, because she's gonna issue him a challenge of some sort, right? As like revenge for what he made her do. Incredible that she just started it with the nail polish to get his attention, because he can't see faces, but he can still see hands. And seeing that nail polish over and over and over again just kept reminding him of Maomao's mother and her nail polish. What a crazy play. I'm so excited for the next episode. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give a like and subscribe, and check out my other shows here on the channel. And with that, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye!